Let me interview your ass for the one last time, bro.
Right now?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Just close your stream, bro. I've done this plenty of times, all right? And so have you. Bro, our first video was good. Like, it was actually really good. We talked about hella deep things. And I wasn't even prepared for it.
I'm gonna have to take the Virgil Abloh route,
Bro,
bro.
just close your stream.
R.I.P. Virgil. How did he die, bro?
Close your stream. He died. It was cancer. I forgot what kind. But he had
Bro,
cancer.
what the fuck,
What?
bro? He did not deserve to die like that, bro. That shit low-key made me sad. Imagine being like so goated, bro. Like you did all this shit and then you fucking died of cancer, bro.
And early
Like, you the
too. He
GOAT.
died young. 41. Like, come on, nah.
Nah,
Cardiac.
you the GOAT.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I might have been a liar. No, it says cancer right in front of my face. A rare type of cancer. Though he kept the diagnosis private. I don't. Oh, okay. So like on some Heisenberg shit. Like he knew but didn't tell anyone. A rare and aggressive type of cancer that origins in the blood vessels of the heart. So it's like, okay, kind of like, okay, cardiac. Yeah, that makes more sense. I remember the details. Like it was a bad type of cancer, like that you don't just like fight with and you go up and down with it. Like that shit got him, bro. It took him out. That's sad. I just love how Virgil, like, I mean, Pharrell has this too. He knows how to talk very well. And I told myself I was going to research more about Pharrell and watch more interviews. But of the things that I saw about Virgil, it's like, how can you not glaze the guy from the way he just talks? Like, no, I mean, like, from the way he talks, is like everything he says is just so. Even if he's saying some bullshit, he can make it sound so like inspirational and insightful. I ever told you, yeah, France had these, and he wanted to take this little thing on the back off this shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, Anton, do you have a heat gun? I know you have a heat gun. I'm like, no, you don't know I have a heat gun. But we're like, maybe we could use a hair dryer to peel it, to like warm up the glue, burning my fingers, warming this little gay rubber thing off and peeling it off. And the whole time was like, bro, this is what Virgil would have wanted. He was like, he would want us to like customize the shit and like do whatever we want to it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Even though we did have a really good video, I want to talk to you about like, bro, like, what is your shit about to look like soon? Like, you're in senior year. What's your shit about to look like?
You know what it's looking like.
Yo, stop. Yo.
You know what it's looking like, bro. You know what it's looking like, bro.
What is that? What is that?
Just read it, bro.
No, you're gonna incriminate yourself right now. What is that?
I don't know. It's just.
Is it an antivirus?
Yeah, it's antivirus.
Is it Bonzi Buddy?
You said what again?
So next year, because this year is obviously your last year of school.
Yeah.
Next year, when you aren't gonna have the responsibility of school, like, what the fuck are you gonna be doing?
Probably like driving like a yacht or some shit. I don't know yet. I have to.
So before the yacht, is there anything that you do now, like in making songs and beats? Like, for example, like you see people all the time like talking about, oh, this artist made some crazy ass song on GarageBand on their fucking like iPhone 6. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are you that type of person where you just take like whatever you have, or are you like, do you think you're gonna be in need for better equipment, like as you continue making music?
I've been trying to get a new mic because like I literally record all my music in earbuds still. So it's like,
What about your
shit kind of
guitar?
ass. My guitar?
Oh, the wired earbuds. I'm thinking of like AirPods or something, because that would be insane. Other than investing in your own craft, like music, or just spending it on clothes, like whatever you like at the time. Like, is there anything else that no one really knows that you're interested in, that if you had the money for, you would actually like kind of take it on as a hobby? Like something that doesn't really have to make money, but if you just had the money and time for it, like it's like, oh yeah, Alien Doll, you could catch Alien Doll doing this on like a random like Friday
Probably
evening.
like Probably like driving a NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
You like NASCAR?
Bro, cause it's just cool to me. I never got into it, bro. Exactly, bro. It's just like a cool thing, bro. But like, don't only white people watch that shit?
I mean, it's not a. I don't think there's international NASCAR. It's just an American thing.
Yeah, only white people watch it. Just like white people only watch football, bro.
So basically, you one of the calm few that I've explained the plans to take over the world. Basically, you adopted me into the Jet community. Basically, so
Yeah, they should.
I'm trying to ask, like, where do you think we can find, or where do you think you or we can find other people to adopt into the Combat Jet community, Slavaverse?
Bro, everything comes at its time, bro. You just gotta wait. Everything's gonna happen, bro. You just gotta
You just gotta wait.
everything you want's gonna happen. You just gotta keep working and it's gonna happen.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking you. Like, how do you work towards getting more people? Like, what do you think?
Bro, that's the thing though. You just gotta do it. Like it's just something you can't explain, bro. Why do you think it takes people 50 years for them to fucking make a living off this shit and it takes some three fucking months, bro? Because
I'm asking about
you
making
you
friends
just
right
gotta
now,
know.
though.
Alright,
Like,
bro,
it's gonna
like
take 50 years to meet somebody that's interested in the shit you're interested in 2000 and
I
in the
mean,
2000s,
shit, maybe.
like
Or what I want to do,
for
like,
a
what do you mean?
living,
For a
possibly.
living. I mean, I get paid to be myself, bro. I mean,
Like, who, like, where do you think your income is gonna come from if you get paid to be yourself? Like, who's paying you to be yourself?
who's paying me to be myself?
Yeah.
Bro, the most elite, bro. The most elite. Like, the motherfuckers behind, like, fucking Supreme, fucking ass pizza, fucking Gucci. I'm talking about that LV, bro. Pharrell, bro. All that shit, bro.
What's your favorite car?
I've been getting into cars recently, but my favorite car, yeah, it was a Mercedes. Oh no, it was a Maybach. That shit too clean, bro. But what about your favorite car?
Thank you for asking. My favorite car. I mean, the answer hasn't changed for the past 3 years. But
That's
it's like a
good, bro.
25-year-old car. So it's like I would like to give an answer of a more modern car, like what's my favorite modern car, but my favorite car of all time is the Nissan Sylvia S15. It's like the not precursor. It's like the last version of my dad's 240SX. But my favorite modern car though, like what cars do I even like to see on the road at this point? Like my favorite supercar brand is McLaren. Like I like all McLarens. I think my favorite is like 650. Oh shit. 675 LT. What cars do I really fuck with? I don't like big cars. That's the thing. Like I hate SUVs. You like SUVs?
I love SUVs,
I don't
bro.
like SUVs at all.
That's
I
what the
don't.
bosses. That's what the bosses drive, bro.
I like trucks. Like I like
You like what?
trucks. Like a truck could be cool. Like I wouldn't mind driving a truck, but I don't like SUVs. I like smaller cars, like cars that are lower to the ground, just smaller. I'm not talking about like slammed nothing. Like it doesn't have to like just the fact that it's smaller or lower to the ground. I like that. People say it's not comfortable, but I don't see an SUV being any more comfortable just because you're higher off of the ground. It doesn't make much sense. The
It's
seats,
a
of
bigger
course,
car,
like
bro.
in
It's a
huh?
wide body. It's like bigger. Like in general, it's just a
The
bigger car.
body being bigger doesn't make my ass comfortable.
Yeah, of course, but like SUVs are made to be comfortable and luxurious, bro.
The ride maybe like the road feel is fine, but like if I drive if when I drive from my friend's house like back home, it's nighttime and I'm hearing the engine and I'm hearing the road, you know what I mean? And I like it. Like why would I be like, nah, but I would still rather an SUV where I can't hear the road
Bro, but
noise,
with
you know
a
what I mean?
SUV, you could hear, you could do that too with an SUV, bro.
I I'm trying to tell you, Carlos, I drive my car and I drive my mom's car. Like I hear the difference. That's all I'm saying from
Nah,
my
but
personal experience.
I'm talking about talking about like a Urus or some shit, bro.
Carlos, do you think I would complain if I'm driving a Urus? Like, if someone gave me a Urus, do you think I would turn around and say, no, I don't like SUVs? I'm not talking
Or
about a
like a Rolls
Urus,
Royce.
but a Rolls Royce is made
But
so
why
you
we
don't.
not? That's the thing. That's the thing. Why we not?
Because that's not what SUV means. SUV doesn't mean Urus. I asked you, do you like SUVs? And you said, hell yeah, hell yeah. Like, I wouldn't complain if someone gave me a Lamborghini SUV or a Rolls Royce, but a Rolls Royce is an example of what I'm saying, and the Maybach of where you can't hear the road. because of all the sound dampening, because they make it so luxurious. But I don't drive, or I don't want to be chauffeured around. I don't want to drive luxuriously. I want to drive like to feel the car I'm driving in. I would prefer it to
Yeah.
not have any problems, of course. Obviously, I don't want to drive a shitbox that's going to break down on me. I'm not like one of those. That's why I said I did. It doesn't have to be slammed. It doesn't have to have crazy rims. It just has to be reliable, small, and fast. Like I'm most likely gonna like it if it's like that. It can be expensive. It can be cheap. I really don't care. I just like this certain idea of the car rather than like the car itself. Like, oh, I'm so in love with this car. The S15 is the only car that I've ever been like really in love with. Which is also, like I said, is cool because my dad literally had like the first gen of it.
Where'd you find out about the S7, bro?
I think Forza Horizon 4, the one that came out when the series consoles came out, that was like 2020. I remember, Hard Driven, obviously. I was at Hard Driven's house playing. Yeah, that's what happened. I was playing at Hard Driven's house, Horizon 4, probably 2020 or like 2021. And I was playing and I'm looking at the cars he has. I went to Nissan and then like I was like that's because they used the same name, like 240SX or something, or like they were using like similar names, and I was like, oh no way, this car is like the same as this car. There's that. I collected Hot Wheels for like 2-3 years, so I found out like about all types of cars through that. It was in Fast and Furious. I didn't watch the Fast and Furious that it was in, but I've seen the car from Fast and Furious many times. I have a Hot Wheels Fast and Furious S15. I have a Forza edition Hot Wheels S15. Like, I don't know exactly how I found out about it, but I finally saw it in America. Um, this car wasn't sold in America, by the way. So in order for it to be legal here, it needs to be 25 years old. That way it can be considered an antique. 2025, it came out like 1999. So it was legal like this February or February last year or something. And I saw my first one driving from, Ian.
Yeah.
I was driving from Ian's house to my house. Like it's like a very small drive, but in that drive I saw it and I was like, holy shit, I finally seen my dream car. So what about the Maybach? What do you value in a car? Just slow riding, like cruising with music playing, like cutting up? Do you like
Bro, I
like
just want my
revving and
bass to
shit?
knock
Like
while I'm driving, bro.
you what?
Just want my bass to knock while I'm driving, bro. I want to be comfortable, bro. You notice all the big bosses drive SUVs, bro.
All the big, I mean, I had this conversation with my dad and he just said all the big bosses get driven around. Obviously, if I'm getting driven around, I would want to be driven around in the most luxurious car. But if I'm the one driving, I wouldn't want I would want what I want, not what other people think is like luxurious. Like I don't care.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I want that, and then you want that, bro. That's completely fine.
No, but do you want to be driven around or do you want to drive it yourself?
Either or, bro. Depend on the car, cause you can't drive a Rolls Royce, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't drive a Rolls Royce?
Cause if you driving a Rolls Royce, you a chauffeur, bro. But if it was like a
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you
bro,
talking about,
cause
bro?
when you a boss and a Maybach too, like if you driving your car, you just tripping, bro.
That's
But
exactly what
if
my
I had,
dad says. It's like, do you even
but
care about the car or like
yeah, I
what's
care about the screen in front of me, the bass knocking, the fucking wine bottle I got next to me. Yeah,
okay? So you just want a private room. Like it's not about the car. That's my point. That's why I don't like
it is about the
SUVs.
car,
It's
bro.
just
Not
like a
every car is
small
like
room.
that. Okay, you drive
Yours.
a yours though. You drive a yours. Come on,
I
let's
would
get that
drive a
straight.
yours, but let me guess the point. Like I say,
No, but I'm
SU
saying like in general, you drive it. Like I would drive a yours. It's just one of those things. Like you drive a yours. Like you got to drive a Lambo. But like a Rolls Royce or a Maybach, nah, bro. You gotta get driven around.
So is it about the car at that point, or is it just about the experience of just like sitting in a chair with music playing, drinking whatever you want on the way somewhere?
Right.
It's like a plane. You can't
I'm seeing
drive a
the Rolls
Maybach.
Royce. They're kind of cheap though, 400K.
It's not gonna be cheap paying your chauffeur.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not gonna pay my chauffeur because it's gonna be you, bro. Because you want to drive so damn bad. lava to the combat house. And I'm in the back fucking listening to the unreleased, bro.